Hello, and welcome to the YouTube channel for Vantage Point Networks. I'm your host, Scott Pickles, and today I'm going to show you how to utilize some of the Reflash scripts that I've built for your Motorola devices. Official supporting documentation for your Motorola MC65 or ES400 is available at support.symbol.com. Okay, before you get started here, you're going to need to make sure that you have Microsoft's ActiveSync, and if you're running Windows XP, that's going to be version 4.5, and if you're running Windows Vista or Windows 7, that's going to be the Windows Mobile Device Center. Either one of those can be downloaded directly from Microsoft's website, www.microsoft.com. Just use their search feature, type in ActiveSync, it's all one word, and you'll get the list of results based on operating system type. Or you can also visit our FTP site at ftp.vpnsystems.com/support/Microsoft, and those two files are already in there for you. In addition to ActiveSync, you're going to need the device-appropriate Reflash files that I've also provided on our FTP site, again located at ftp.vpnsystems.com/support/Motorola. And I'm going to pull up my internet browser and just show you those locations briefly. And you can see here the support folder, followed by Microsoft, where I said that you would find ActiveSync 4.5 for Windows XP, and the Windows Mobile Device Center, 32-bit by the way, for Windows Vista and Windows 7. In the Motorola directory, you'll find a Reflash folder, and you can see that each one is listed with a device-specific name. These ones up here are for the ES400, followed by MC65, followed by MC75, and don't get confused here, there is a difference between MC75 and 75A, so if you're after one of those two target platforms, please make sure you download the right one. We're going to go for the latest stable release for the ES400, which is 01.19.103, and I've already got that downloaded, so I'm going to pull up my downloads folder, and you can see there it is. Now when you extract this, you need to extract it to the root of the C drive. All of the command file names and pathways are already hard-coded, so to speak, so they need to be in the right location. If you don't extract these files to the root of the C drive, the script will fail. So if you right-click, I happen to use WinRAR, so I just click Extract Files, tell it the root of the C drive, and OK. And then what that's going to do is it's going to place all those folders in a path called staging on the root of the C drive, so you can see that right here. And then inside that is Reflash, ES400, BSP19, version 103. And you'll notice in here that you've got two registry entries. One says turn on script, which is self-explanatory, and one says turn off script, also self-explanatory. So prior to actually turning on Microsoft's ActiveSync or Windows Mobile Device Center, you need to add the turn on script registry values to the system registry, and you simply do that by double-clicking on the registry file, and it's going to ask you if you want to continue to add those to the registry, and you say yes, and then just click OK to the confirmation that they were successfully added. Now I need to start my Windows Mobile Device Center because I don't happen to leave it running in the background all the time. And I'm just going to minimize it for now. Okay, so now that you've got the script turned on and you've got Windows Mobile Device Center or ActiveSync running in the background, now is the time for you to plug in your mobile computer. And again, we're using an ES400, so I'm going to plug mine in. And you'll notice that a script has automatically launched. It's a batch file. If you get any messages about security or a warning that you're going to run an executable or a script, just answer yes to that prompt. And what this is doing is it's copying all of the files that I've already provided for you to the temp directory on the device, and then it's automatically going to launch the start update loader.exe file within the temp directory on your mobile computer. If you have something like an MC75 or a 65, please ensure that your device is in the cradle with power connected. It's never a good idea to do a reflash solely on battery, and in many cases the device will not allow it. So again, please leave it plugged into a power source. The nice thing about the ES400 is that when you plug it into the USB port, not only does it use that for data communications, but it's also receiving power at the same time. Okay, and at the bottom of the script you can see that it says that it launched the command start update loader.exe. The process is finished. You can press any key to continue, which in many cases is the space bar. And you probably also heard the ES400 drop off of the ActiveSync connection, and what it's doing is it's launching the setup script. And if you happen to see any prompts on your device, just pay attention to those prompts, and typically the answer is always okay, or in many cases there's no input from the user necessary at all. For the ES400, it probably takes about 2 minutes. Some of the other ones, like an MC55, 65, 75, they can take longer, anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes. Now that the device is doing its reflash, now would be a good time to turn off the script. So again, back here to the registry entry that says turn off script, just double click on it. And again, it's going to ask you to confirm whether or not you want to enter those values into the system registry, and you do. And again, answer OK to the prompt. And that's pretty much it. When your device finishes reflashing, it's going to reboot itself. If you leave it plugged into ActiveSync, obviously ActiveSync is going to find it again and synchronize with it. But that's all there is. For more videos, please visit our YouTube technical support channel, Vantage Point Networks. That's www.youtube.com/user/Vantage Point Networks. Thanks for watching.